Baseball, it is said, is just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Abraham Salgado, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Red Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Rivera, the runner at second with 1 away. Sent on the ground down to second.
Right here.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, Matt Hatchman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Digging in now, Johnny Bump. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. So stepping in, Red Rivera. He singled his last time up.
Red Rivera.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pena sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
At the plate, Red Rivera earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
Taken high and deep to right. Pena racing back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Red Rivera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Standing in, Pete James, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Rivera stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Cue shot here out toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Boy, D-Row, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Red Rivera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Red Rivera. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Number 3, Pete James.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Quick at third. Rivera is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Hatchman. He's 1-4 for the game. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Pena. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now to the plate, Johnny Bump.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Bump.
There he goes. Pitch taken for a strike.
No, beat him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Bobby Friedman.
Scorched to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3 the final score. The Mississippi Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
4 out.
Welcome to MLB. Into the box now, Red Rivera looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. Fly ball out toward left center field. Darnell is in pursuit. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's the 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got to hurry. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-1 home. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Red Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. 32 now for the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot.
So coming to the plate, Red Rivera. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Darnell is there. He's got it one away. Red Rivera will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Into the box, Red Rivera. He's homered and doubled in fourth. Trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roy. Ball flying out of the ball. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Saucedo earns his 8th victory of the season. Ernest Zarate allowed 7. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kurt Richards gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Second, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Red Rivera. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Pena backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes.
Stepping up to the plate, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Red Rivera.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up.
And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now. Coming to the plate now, Pete James, and their runners at the corners now.
Pete James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. In now, Red Rivera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Red Rivera.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's.
So digging in now, Red Rivera.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Red Rivera. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Pena ranges to his left, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in once again, Red Rivera. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Rivera.
Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Popped him up. Santana is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. Minor League Baseball is striding in, Red Rivera. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Rivera.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bump. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No. Digging in, Red Rivera. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Aviles stands at second with two gone. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Pena going back, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. As they have taken the lead, it's 3-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very
ready to take his hacks again, Red Rivera, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they push the lead to 4-2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined. Now Now at the plate, Red Rivera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mississippi Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Phillips earned his 9th win of the year. Luke Jackson records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at Games Futures. Now at the plate, Red Rivera. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, DeVore makes the play, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Red Rivera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Digging in, Red Rivera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's result hit high and deep out to left field. DeVore ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up now, Red Rivera, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pena is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Red Rivera. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now batting.
Ready now, Johnny Bump. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.